Welcome back to Black Magic Beauty. My name is Trish, and this is going to be my Pan That Palette finale for 2024. This should be a pretty short update. I honestly don't have a ton to talk about aside from the fact that I am done with this palette. Don't get too excited. I didn't actually finish everything, but I finished what I'm gonna finish. So I will show you a picture of what it looked like last month. Well, here's what it looks like today. There was actually a little bit left, but it just crumbled on me. And now it's empty. Which is fine because I was gonna declutter it anyway. Basically, I had like a little bit left of that purple shade, like the mauvey purple shade. I was just gonna declutter it, but it just decluttered itself. So anyways, last month I was working on the hair oil that still had the kind of sparkly purple shimmer in it. And I did finish that. So that is gone, which means that 3 out of 4 of these shades, 3 out of 4 of these shades are actually completely gone. So that gave me 2, 4, 6 points in my low buy. Some of which I've already added in. And then this one down here that was like that purple shade, that is going to be 1 point for a declutter since I didn't actually finish it. I still have the one shadow that I showed you guys a while back, that kind of grayed out version of the mauve shade that I created out of this shade and a gray eyeshadow. So when this is done, I'm not going to be giving myself credit for the mauve shade, but I am going to give myself credit for the gray that I put in it. And I did create one more shadow. So I'm calling this kind of like a smoky rose gold shade. This is what I made out of most of what was left of the purple shadow that was in this palette. And this is kind of a mixture of a couple of different shades. This is that mauve with a silvery glitter with a silver with a shimmery taupe. So there's like 4 different eyeshadows in this, but I think it turned out kind of pretty and I like it, and I'm definitely gonna plan on using that. But again, I won't get credit for the purple shade when that's done, but I will get credit for some of the other shadows that I put in there, because like I still had a little bit left of my Tarte Shakedown, which was like a shimmery taupe shade. And I put the entirety of what was left in that smoky rose gold shadow. So I will be getting credit for the Shakedown once that's done. I only put a little bit in of the silver and the glitter shades though, so those aren't gonna count for anything when I finish that, just the Tarte shade. That is everything. I basically have been finding creative ways to hate pan this all year, and I am so happy that I never have to see it again. I've just been creating new shadows, hair oils, body lotions with like shimmer and different things in them. And it's worked well for panning it. But I think if I get to this point with another palette where I just hate it as much as I hated this one, I'm not gonna bother. But I took it as a challenge, and now the palette's gone, officially, since it just dumped itself out all over my car, which is fine. It's a fitting ending for that. But next year I do have another palette picked out already, which I'm actually very excited about. It's a palette that I've used plenty of times before. I'm fairly familiar with it and I like it and it works well for me. So having it as my Pan That palette next year is gonna be pretty nice, but I will update that come January. I'm gonna film a little intro and then I'm gonna get started on it. Thank you guys so much for sticking along with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.